Hello everyone, can you hear me? Okay, so I'm a bit late for commentary, but I'm finally here. Hello everyone, I'm starting. You wanna start with me? So luckily I think the boring part with the part, and we are watching Gimmy doing partner, which is fight. Like stronger for him because he got to know Gyarados, and when he's not full HP, he can become damage, and he can literally destroy you. But very unlucky. Let's see how it goes. Afonso is just done with Mahogany, which is also very scary, and puts you to sleep and you don't have anything to heal it. A very nice finish down, didn't went too bad. And Cannapil will soon evolve to Pilava. The fight now will be much easier to do. Afonso, meanwhile, cleaning up a full heal for 5 minutes, and yeah, you can just escape drop out of here. Gimmy is now like entering a couple of cutscenes. You get the egg now, and you also do a little bit of shopping. Let's see how this fight goes. So the first PG can also lose a bit of time because he can send attack you. If that happens, like right now, you will need to swap out before the PG autumn. That's because you really don't want to have your accuracy lowered, as you can probably imagine. But that costs us a bit of time. Jimmy, meanwhile, is done with the shopping. We got the repels here, so we now don't have to worry anymore about wild encounters. For anyone who's not familiar with these speedruns, this is Hard Cold Silver Manipless. That means that our stats are random. We get like all the random encounters. It's very bad. So this guy gives us a miracle seed. You may be wondering why we are picking up trophies. Just because the guy is gonna stop us and give us anyway, so might as well do it and save that a bit of time that it works to you. Afonso also got a nice fight, not too bad. You can often die here from crits, so any fight where you don't die is a good fight, honestly. Jimmy about to pass the spinner. There's a little bit of trick here. You set up the repel in a way that it wears off right after you pass the spinner, so you can then like apply the next repel and run away immediately. The spinner will turn to you because when you run, every spinner face you. But since Quilava is in the way, he won't spot us. We just talked to Kurt. He clears off the path for the Slowpoke well. And now we're gonna fight the first rocket fight. So, 2 minutes ago, I said that we got the repel, so we don't have to deal with encounters anymore, but this is not true for Slowpoke well. The encounter rate is very low in this area, so it's usually not worth to use a repel, and also we don't have the money for it. Gimmy, right now, just enter the place. This is very good for this fight. I mean, for the next fight, because this Rattata don't die and just an ender, but with our ability blaze, it empowers fire move when below 140 HP. Then all this Ratata becomes one-shot guaranteed, no matter the special attack. Honestly, I don't know what nature this lava house. I joined too late for it. Not so difficult, but it usually doesn't die to just one hit. We are in blaze, so everything is very fast. So Jimmy is playing a bit safe here. I don't think the seconds die when you want it. Yeah, it's still 2 hit even in blades, so he decided to heal to not risk like the getting poisoned plus the damage. So he lost a bit of time and now he's out of place, but yeah, he decided to play safe. Smart choice since he's ahead by a lot right now. And that are kind of problematic if you're not in place, so that was very nice. But you can use Supersonic and you have nothing to heal it off, so it can cost you a lot. Wow, significant that was so good. Incredible. And now he's approaching the last fight, which is very safe at this HP, so there's nothing really to worry about. Objective is not is always a one shot. No, it's a range. It's only guaranteed with 14 positive special attack. So Jimmy probably has a very good lava, or he got very lucky. And now the runners have to face a choice here. You can do Bugsy first, or you can also choose to do Rival 2. That depends on a couple of things like your special defense, your attack, and also if your centret is alive or not. Let's see what Jimmy decides to do here. Okay, he's entering PC Hill, so I imagine he wants to revive the centret to do... No, okay, never mind. He didn't deposit it before. Okay, so he will start with Bugsy. If you start with Bugsy, you want to deposit the centret because there's a double fight. And if you don't have 2 Pokemons, you're just gonna skip it, and it saves like a minute, not more. You might think this gym is very easy. For Quilava, you got the type advantage. Truth is, this fighter that is about to come up is very scary because it is like a truck and you often die here. If you die, you don't lose too much time because we just enter the center, so our death point is very near. But of course, we want that to happen. So this is the double fight I was talking about. If you have two Pokemons in your party, the two girls will fight you. This is not the case. And now, here is Baxi. Yeah, so Gimmy is healing to full, but he's not saving, because yeah, saving takes a lot, and you're just better to die and come back if that happens. Quick attack force is not a bad outcome. The worst you can see, like, first turn is Leer. Ooh, that's very close. And he got a range. I think that was a range, I'm pretty sure, yeah. It was a range even if Blaze. And Baxi is now done. He only has a Metapod and a Kakuna, which are both one-shot, of course. So, very good fight. He didn't have to heal. I didn't got trolled by critical hits. Okay, so now Gimmy is gonna withdraw the Sentret. This is not only necessary because you need a cutter very soon, but also because the next fight, the rival fight, leads with a Ghastly. Ghastly, of course, and if you don't kill it in one turn, you can get it, you can get Curse, and you need to swap out. Yeah, that's very simple. If you are in Blaze, you can also enter this fight without healing, and you can one-shot the Ghastly. We won't see this today because this runner wants to play safe for the race. And here comes the Crocodile. For some reason, this Crocodile likes to spam. What's the name of the Scary Face? Yeah, which reduce speed. So we set up 2 Leers, and then we start attacking with quick attacks. Now we don't want to put Crocodile in Torrent, otherwise we just die to Water Gun. So now we will see Gimmy use Tackle once. So okay, never mind, I was wrong. Okay, so he decided to swap to reset the Scary Face, to reset the speed, and this brings like Crocodile to spam Scary Face again. Now unfortunately you are slower than this Zubat because you got Scary Face, and as you can see you can get Supersonic, but it went very well for Gimmy. And this is the last fight where we use Quilava. We will soon switch main Pokemon. Let's see how Baxi goes for Afonso. Focus Energy is very scary because you don't want to see the crits. There's one. And now he has to risk going for another Ember, and if Quick Attacks crits, which... it didn't happen, but it's like 1 in 8, I think, or 1 in 4 after Focus Energy. Yeah, that was a very scary fight. So, Baxi is also done for Afonso, and Gimmy is now doing the Farfetch quest. Which will give you the cut HM. So now you will see the repel wearing off right before the tree, or yeah, that's perfectly timed, because this way we only need to menu once to teach cut and to repel again. This is carefully planned before. There isn't much to do in this forest anymore now. We will pick up a couple of items. There's an X-Attacks, there's an Ether, and there's also a full heal. And yeah, we are now going to Golden Road. So Rival 2 fight coming for Afonso. Let's see how it goes. Okay, no course neither, which is very good. First water gun, this is not what we want. Second water gun. He now needs to either swap out or heal to full. Gonna heal, yeah. And now he can tackle and quick attack. Not sure why he went for Delir, honestly. But this should still be a win here, yeah. It didn't matter at the end. Small misplay, but... now you see the itself. Yeah, swapping out this is a good idea, not only to reset the confusion, but also your speed gets back to normal. So you then don't have to deal with the being outsped by the Zubat. Gimmy finally getting the bike, now things will speed up a bit. And is now off to doing the quiz for the radio. Which also unlock Whitney in this game. There's like a goal which stops you from entering the gym until you do this quiz. So how I said before, we now switch main Pokemon. We get this Spearow called Kenya. This Spearow is very good for a couple of reasons. First, this Spearow is a trade Pokemon, so it gets bonus experience. Also, Quilava has a very hard time dealing with this gym. Whitney, everyone knows Whitney and her Miltank. And yeah, Quilava struggles a lot. Meanwhile, Kenya will evolve to Fearow in the next fight. And yeah, it has a much easier time dealing with this gym. These Jigglypuff are 15 in 16 range, which is very annoying. If you miss the range, you can get Sing. This is a very good critical hit, because the snowball doesn't die in one hit normally, so it saved a turn. Now Gimmy will teach Mirror Move. This might seem like a bad move, but we will see how we will use this. So this fight is not too bad, but if you die here, you get sent all the way back to Bugsy City. I don't remember the name. Which shouldn't happen, because we have a revive. We can, even if Kenya gets like a critical hit and dies, we can revive with Quilava. And let's see. Okay, this is very good. You can see now Mirror Move Stomp can... first, it can flinch, and then it's better than Aerial Ace, because Aerial Ace is range, like double Aerial Ace. Meanwhile, Stomp has a higher base power, so it's guaranteed to hit this Miltank. The HP is very low though, so it will have to heal before the next fight. Yeah, I also want to point out that this tournament is glitchless. It doesn't say in the title, but I think we forgot to submit with that name, or maybe it was too long and they decided to cut it. The any percent category for this game is very similar, honestly. It just skips part of the game, but we still use the same Pokemons. We still need to finish the game like normally by beating Red, and it's about 1 hour shorter. Yeah, I also said that. Okay, so Gimmy didn't have to heal. I was thinking about any percent, where the next fight is the double fight with the Wigglytuff and Clefairy, but since this is glitchless, we have to fight a couple of trainers here that are not scary. You can see there's like 3 Diglets that we just one-shot with Pursuit. I'm still expecting Gimmy to heal before the double fight, which should happen in about like 2 or 3 minutes. These are 2 spinners, which are very scary. So there are ways in this game to dodge spinners almost every time. They require like moving in a certain way after the spinner spins, and then opening the menu. That lets you check if the spinners like if it rotates before the next cycle, then you can like spot the spin and try again, and if it didn't spin, you know you are safe to go. This require like not being too slow on the reaction, but a runner should usually not get hit by spinner. Not sure if I explained this well. Afonso getting some damage here. This is not the best thing. He will need to heal again before Whitney, while Gimmy, thanks to the crit, didn't have to do that. I missed if Gimmy did heal or not. I think so, but let's see. Yeah, he healed, yeah. This Clefable, there are 2 of them in this fight, and they have Metronome, which can surprise you a lot. But most of the time, it will just use like a very useless move, thankfully. And another thing I did not say is that this Kenya has fixed stats, so we don't have to deal with like random natures or being outsped. This is always hardy, which is like this positive speed and minus defense, and I think it has 15 EVs all over the board. Ooh, that was very bad critical hit. He has a revive, so can still continue the fight, but... Whoa, it doesn't have it? Wait. I think he forgot to pick it up. Yeah. Okay, now this is a real problem, because if he dies here, it's gonna waste so much time. I'm not sure. Let's see, they're allowed. Oh, thanks God. Okay. This was very scary. Kenya is now missing some XP experience, but this isn't like much of a problem because we are gonna swap our main Pokemon again very soon. And it was only matter for the next gym, which is the Mortis gym, the Ghost type. Gimmy getting Surf here. Which will be very useful later, not only of course because we have to progress the game through Surf, but we will also use it as a TM. So a funny thing about Kenya, you're supposed to take Kenya to a random trainer, like Kenya is holding a male, and since yeah, there's a male equipped, you can deposit Kenya, and at least speaking for myself, I tried so many times to do the PC heal, where you just like deposit the Kenya and then when throwing it, it's healed, and yeah, you waste a bit of time trying to do that before realizing you can only take the center. So we now enter the Burn Tower. This is mandatory for Earth Soul Silver. It wasn't the case for the original Gold and Silver, you could skip it, but in this game and also in Crystal, to be fair, you can't progress to the next gym without clearing this. There's a rival fight, and you also... how do you say it? Let the legendary dogs escape. So this Magnemite is a problem, and that's why we swap to Quilava. This is the last time we will use Quilava. Confusion is bad, of course. Let's see if can hit through. Oh, it's both confused and paralyzed. Okay, that was nice. And now we still make use of Quilava. We spam Leer until Croconaw kills us. Did he accidentally use a super potion on okay. I'm not sure what happened, like I blinked and I missed it. Yeah, I think he wanted to Super Potion Kenya and he healed Quilava instead. That will cost him some time. And now Kenya comes in, Croco now is like at -3 or -4, and Aerial Ace is a one-shot, okay. That probably means he got paralyzed a lot. Because, yeah, I think at -4 you can one-shot it. If I remember correctly. This rival fight was honestly pretty slow. He got Roll Die Beat but Magnum Bite. He got like the confusion and also the paralyze, and then the mistake cost a bit of time. What happened with Afonso White as a Sentret out? You usually have Sentret fainted and Quilava in like either second or fourth slot. But since he healed with the center, he forgot to place Quilava back in front after reviving Sentret. Gimmy is now in the Ghostis gym, Mortis gym. You can see here like there are a lot of Ghastlies and Hunters. You heal most of them with Pursuit. Pursuit and Aerial Ace does about the same damage on Ghost types, but you want to prioritize Aerial Ace because of course you don't get a super effective test. You still want to save a couple of Aerial Ace for Morty because it does like a bit more of damage. Both the runners have an Ether anyway, if they were to like run out of Aerial Ace PP. The Earthquake from Clefable. Afonso using a repel here. You're not supposed to do that. I'm not sure if this is just for... Maybe I'm confusing myself for any percent. Because in any percent you don't repel here. Maybe I'm just like... Yeah, maybe in glitchless you can afford it. This coughing is a 15-16 range. Ooh. I called it. Oh, but never mind. His Kenya is not a lower level because it did not kill Miltank. Gimmy taking his time to do this movement. It's not an easy movement, and if you fail it, you go back to the start of the gym, like losing at least 15 seconds. Okay, now Jimmy is on Morty. Morty is usually an easy fight. Sometimes it can go badly. There are a couple of range that if you miss and they use the wrong move, then you need to swap out and it will lose a bunch of time, but let's see. This hunter is like the main problem, is a 50-50 range. Very nice. Like even if you don't get the range most of the time, don't really remember what this move are, but you're fine anyway, you're just like lose a turn. But yeah, it can't use curse and that makes you need to swap out. This Gengar can only hit us with Sucker Punch. So what we do here is use Leer once, set up an X attack, and we now one-shot it. You can see like it can't damage us unless we are attacking. And Kenya is also out now. It served its purpose. Let's see how level 3 goes in the meanwhile. You can see Afonso here swapping for Sentret. This is not like the worst idea, because now Quilava can just outspeed the Magnemite and one-shot it. If you swap directly to Quilava, it can get paralyzed, and you can get trolled a bit like it happened with Jimmy. So he decided to play a bit more safe. Again, you want to use as many Leer as you can while Crocodile kills you, and now Kenya will clean it up. Little misplay there, should have used Pursuit to save a PP. So we are now in Mahogany Town, and we finally get our last Pokemon, at least our last main Pokemon. in this lake there's a 1% encounter rate of a level 50 Magikarp. So we pop a repel. What repel do is like it avoids all the encounters below your main Pokemon. So by having like our first Pokemon at a level high enough to avoid all the other encounters, we can specifically look for this level 50 Magikarp. You can now see Gimmy trying to turn frame. This is like the most efficient way to look for encounters, and it also doesn't consume repel steps. And this is like the worst part of the run, because the Magikarp is still like a 1% encounter. You are not getting any other encounter, but it can still takes a lot of time. I don't know if you were watching the first race, but Tucker like spent 5 minutes, I think, looking for a Magikarp here. And the worst part is that when it goes for so long, like with what Jimmy is experiencing now, like your hands start to get so much pain, and you progressively get worse at turn framing. Jimmy is going very good right now, very fast with his turn frames. Of course, the commentator scores, he messed up a bit now. There's also a little chance that one of the roamers, the legendary Pokemons, will pop up here, but it's like very unlikely. Jimmy is getting wrecked by the carp right now. I didn't count like when he started turn framing, but like I'm sure it's past more than a minute. I can feel the pain. Meanwhile, Afonso is catching up a bit. He's still like minutes behind, but he can theoretically go on forever with the carp and we can catch up. Jimmy is changing strategy right now. So moving opposite, doing like opposite turn frames is like the best way to get the encounter, but after a while it can like hurt your hands a lot. So you can now see him try to do the circle thing where you spin around. This is like very bad luck for Jimmy, by the way. Afonso here getting some damage from the Houndour, having to heal, but he's still doing fine. This Magikarp just doesn't want to show up. Can we have some sedge in chat? Repel's also wearing out, like I think that was a full repel, full extra repel. Because like, yes, you're supposed to come in with a repel active, and if you perfectly turn frame, you only need that one. Gimmy here, I already used another one. It will be fine anyway, but... incredible. Well, let's see how Morty goes for Afonso. I'm a little scared for him because I think he won't get the level 28 for the Hunter. Let's see. Oh, okay, barely got it. Nice. Because like otherwise, I'm not even sure if Hunter is a range anymore. And it missed the range anyway, okay. Okay, as you can see, luckily he got... ooh. He didn't... I'm not sure if he didn't use the X like pick up the X attack or he used it already. But here you're supposed to X attack when you miss the range because you know Morty is going to heal and you have that free turn of setup that you're gonna do anyway. Meanwhile, Gimmy finally getting his encounter. That was at least 6 minutes, I think. So we now have a level 50 Magikarp. This is like 20 level higher than our current Firo. And we now can just like use a rare candy and have an incredible strong Gyarados. Consuming while clearing up the Morty, he's now done with it. So since he forgot to pick up the Ixac, you can see that even the last Hunter was a range and he missed it, but Hunter used Curse, so it was about the same speed. Here we pick up another rare candy. And now we do all the menuing. We evolve Magikarp, we teach him a couple of moves. That's because like Gyarados, even like if it's a level 52, it still have the base moveset from Magikarp, so it only has Splash and Tackle. We teach Surf and Strength. Not only we need those for progressing the game, but they are also a very strong option. And here we also see like Gyarados stats. Let's see if we can spot them. Okay, that's positive special defense, minus defense. Oh, Afonso getting hit by an optional. Kinda bad. So the nature is like not the worst one, I guess. Of course, you really don't want minus attack or minus speed. And this is still fine. The next section is the rocket section. Now we have to like defeat the rocket force here in the headquarters, and then they will like assault the radio tower. This is a very easy section because all the rockets have like incredibly low level Pokemon, and also we have like a very over leveled Pokemon. The contrast here is very impressive, level 17 against level 52. This is the famous Chenchu level curve everyone talks about. So this is why I think like Surf is such a good move. Not only it has like a lot of PP, but also it's only 4 letters. It like might seem not like a lot of time say, but it really adds up. Let's see how the second Magikarp goes. Hopefully we will see a faster one. I'm not sure if Afonso is playing on console or emulator. Anyone knows it? I'm sure Gimmy is playing on console. But these turn frames are really fast from Afonso, so either he's really good at it, or maybe he's playing on keyboard. That might explain it. Maybe... okay, I can see maybe him using a 3DS. The circle pad is very useful for this movement. And here's the carp. That was quite fast. I think that was under a minute. Here I also want to check for Gyarados stats. Ooh, Navy's a really good nature. Positive speed is probably the best nature. Plus attack is of course also really good. Not sure what's happening, like why it's taking so long. Okay. Meanwhile, Jimmy clearing the headquarters. You need to get like the 2 passwords to unlock the next area. All these trainers are honestly very low level. This is the second top Gyarados that I see today. Kinda funny. you can see like Gimmy even using Flail from full HP. If you don't know it, Flail is a move that the power is based on the missing HP. So at full HP, Flail has 20 base power and is still one-shotting these Pokemons. There isn't much to say here, honestly. Afonso is now entering the headquarters. Gimmy is clearing the final boss. The executive petrol. In the remakes, they gave like all the rocket boss like names and personality, I guess, which is kind of like a good turn from the original, where they only had like the executive title. And Morcrow also like leads the way, which is very funny. If I remember correctly, in the original they only like Morcrow only gives you the password. Lancia joins you for a double battle, and I found it very funny that his Dragonite is level 40, which shouldn't happen, and it's also like 12 levels lower than yours Pokemon. Surfy is range if you got like negative special attack, if I remember correctly. On Arbok, I mean. So that's a pretty good outcome. And now we use Strength, of course, for the grass types. Ooh. I'm not sure if Strength is supposed to kill there. I'm checking my notes now. I didn't even notice it, but I think Jimmy got paralyzed. Yeah, so we had to do an extra menu. Thanks, Jimmy, for pointing it out in chat. So a nice little strategy that maybe you missed. We start with the top electrode first. That's because once you clear all the electrodes, this next cutscene starts and you start walking down. And yep, walking down is slower than running up, so you save a little bit of time. Jim is now done with this section, and we are about to enter the ice gym, the prize gym. In the remakes, they add like 3 rooms with different puzzles, which are very nice. Emo. So this next fight is, I think, the first fight where we make use of Flail in a good way, not just spamming it for low-level Pokemons. So yeah, in case no, never mind. I think it's the next one. I'm confused. Forget what I said. Yeah, it's the Dragon Gyms where we use like we set up Flail. I'm not very experienced with glitchless. We usually skip this gym and we do the tweaks. We are done with price. We now go back all the way to the lighthouse. We have to do like our next quest. We need to heal the Emperors. And we need to get him like a secret potion. We see Gimmy speeding. I'm very surprised they got the bike shop coins here. Usually you get it, but way earlier. Not sure if I missed something, but yeah. Usually get like before Gyarados even, or right after it. In this route we can dodge all the extra trainers. There's not a single mandatory one. Which is very nice because our Gyarados is so over leveled we don't really need any experience. Be right back, I'm getting something to drink. Okay, I'm back. A nice little thing they did on their works is they added this elevator, which, yeah, like you still need to go up the lighthouse once, but then it unlocks it and you don't need to do it 2 more times, unlike the originals. We are now heading to Signwood City. Yeah, there's not much to do here. We immediately go into Jack's gym, which is like the fighting gym. And after that, we get Fly, we get the secret potion, and then we are out. Never come back here again. So the reason why we exit the gym and we enter it again is that because we used that to reset the position of the trainer we fought. This lets us skip the right section of this gym, and yeah, it skips another trainer. If not 2 of them, I'm not sure how many you can skip by doing this. And now we are fighting Chuck, which is another kinda easy fight. This Poliwrath being water type means that we have to strength, and we don't one-shot it. Wow, wow, that was very good. The reason for that is because wait, I'm not sure if I missed it. If I missed the berry proc. So we get Fly. We immediately go back to Olive City to deliver the secret potion, so we can then fight Jasmine. Here Jimmy bought a couple of extra healing items. This is not mandatory. This is more of a safe strategy for races. We use either on Surf. Jasmine is probably the easiest of the gym leaders. She has 2 Magnemites and the Steelix. I think these are the only 2 steel. Okay, there's Shizu. But yeah, there weren't a lot of steel types in Gen 2, so there's not a big pool to choose from. There's also Fortress. Okay, I'm forgetting about a couple of ones. Carmory, thanks Tucker. Okay, so now I'm questioning why did they give her only 2 Magnemites if there were so many. Don't worry Jimmy, you're doing fine. So yeah, I was saying this is like the easiest gym leader. We surf 3 times and the fight is gone. Jimmy, please focus. I don't recognize like the trainer that Afonso is fighting, so I assume he hit an optional here. I can't remember like 6 PJs. Oh yeah, that was the spinner. Okay. Oh, this is also an option. You need to go 1 tile lower or even 2. I can't remember now. The lead get bigger. So the professor now calls us and tells us that the radio manip is under attack from the rocket. This section is very fun. For some reason, they have you to like change costume, like dress up as Rocket. It's very cool, but you can't do anything with this costume. You can't leave the town. You can't progress. And now they remove it, like right after it. So it's a very cool idea, but I don't know. It's a little underwhelming because it lasts 40 seconds. The first time I saw it, I like hoped that we could tweak out of Goldenrod and like keep the costume, but you can't even hop on the bike when you are like in the costume. Jimmy about to find out that the director is not really the director, and it's just the same rocket over and over in disguise. It's the third time we fight this guy. Very hard fight, we surf 6 times. I need to check. Does Jimmy have enough surfs? Let's see. Yeah, that's perfect amount of. Afonso, meanwhile, is PC healing waterfall. This is because he hit a couple of optional trainers and he doesn't have enough PP to continue. Jimmy also PC healing here. This is always done. It's like part of the route. We now go to the underground to save the real director, which was kidnapped. And again we have to fight a couple of low-level rockets. So this is the fourth battle with the rival, I think. Again, we have like 25 level over him, so there's not much to say. We one-shot everything. This time, there's an exception. There's a Feraligatr with, I think it's a 2-hit in any case, like no amount of attacks can change that. Yeah, it's always a 2-hit. another case where we use Flail with 20 base power against this level 25 Rattata. In this underground, there's like first there's this guy who like no one thinks you can skip at first, but for some reason he has no vision. Then there's the second guy which like was in a cycle, and yeah, you don't want to waste any steps to not risk hitting him. Meanwhile, Afonso fighting Jasmine right now. And yeah, again, very easy fight. Nothing to say. It's funny how, like, we come here to see the director, but it stays here. Like, he doesn't move. Anyway, he gave us the key to continue, so we don't really matter. Here, this is kinda interesting. To leave this underground, we have to take this elevator and exit the center, like the shop anyway. So since we are here, we also do all the shopping to save like the time entering, which is kinda neat. As you can imagine, we buy a lot of X attacks, some X speed, X defense, and then max repels and healing items, but I think Gimmy already bought them, so and now he's back fighting rockets. Afonso now entering the underground too, but he's still very behind, to be honest. This is the card key that the director gave us. see Afonso here fighting this guy right now, but usually do it later. So I mean, it's not a problem because it's still like a mandatory trainer. I'm curious if there are like routes that used to do it before for any reason, like maybe better range. I don't know. Gimmy, meanwhile, is about to enter the last fight of this section. Can't wait for it to be over. We are still one-shotting everything. The level difference is still too high to give us any problem. We're done with the rockets and we can now advance to the last city, which is like Blackthorn City. First we need to get through the ice path, which is a very cool part of the route. There are some very strict movements and you really need to practice them a lot to do it like perfectly. We now see Gimmy doing a little detour. He's getting the Mystic Water, which is an held item that improves our water moves, I think by point like 1.2, if I remember correctly. This is not mandatory. Like, okay, this is always mandatory, but you can do it earlier if your special attack is bad. Jimmy did it later. You save a menu by doing it later. And that's it. Now entering Ice Path, you can avoid all trainer in this route. And let's see the movement here. Gimmy has been like complaining about this movement all the run in the chat, so Let's see how it now goes. You use the menu which you repel to also teach Waterfall and Whirlpool. Of course you wanna like chain together every action you can in the menu to avoid extra ones. Every time you open and close the menu, you lose quite a bit of time. So the less the better. In this puzzle, you're supposed to push down all the boulders, or at least I think you are supposed to do that, but you can still progress to the puzzle by just like dropping in this hole and then whoops, that was not intentional. Like using that rock, you can just you can skip pushing down 3 boulders. In this cave, you can also pick up an hidden carbos, but we only do this on specific speed thresholds. And I'm not sure what speed IVs these Gyarados have. Also like a not easy movement, like coming out of the cave. You of course want to not jump down the ledge, and there are like 4 of them. But yeah, we are now in the last gym. This is the Dragon Gym. That one was a spinner, yes. I blinked once and I skipped it. I'm not sure what went wrong. I wanna check how many strength PP does he have, because I'm not sure. Yeah. He's very low on like all the PPs. I'm not even sure if like he's gonna have a problem later and how we can fix it. He's trying to use Waterfall here to save PPs. You're supposed to use Strength on these Stratinis. So he is aware that he's low. These are the last 2 spinners of this gym. Okay, and he passed them. Nice. We're finally at clear. The fight can go in like many ways depending on the HP. We start setting up X attacks and then we vary our strats depending on how many hits we got. So this is the third X attacks, I think. It's at 29 HP. I'm pretty sure this is Flail 100 Babes power. So with this HP and 3 X attacks, all these Pokémons are guaranteed. If he had like even lower HP, he could have like skipped 1 X attack, but he went into this fight with like almost full HP, so this was basically the guaranteed outcome. And we are done like doing gym leaders now. There's a little side quest here because Claire doesn't want to give us like the badge, so she wants to test us further. And then after this we will progress through the Elite Four. So this next challenge is about like a quiz where we get tested for our like, I don't know how to say that, like our spirit, our friendship towards the Pokémons. And Claire is now impressed that we passed. In the original speedrun, like Pokemon Crystal speedrun, here we go back into this building because like the second time you visit, you get gift a Dratini and you use that to use Whirlpool and also I think Waterfall, so you teach him both Whirlpool and Waterfall. Here we have Sentret and also Gyarados is he's our Surf user, so we don't have to do that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the guy still gives you the Dratini. quick tour to the professor because we need the Master Ball. But we could skip this if we didn't need it. Like there are all the any percent categories. Don't do that. And also the Manipless glitchless category. I guess this is probably just like the only category that take this Master Ball. And this is another change from the originals. This is a side quest, this is mandatory here. The Kimono Girls wants to challenge you to test if you're like worth encountering the legendary Pokemon. In the original you can fight these Kimono Girls at any point, like when you first reach this city. And then you don't need to do the Ho-Ho quest or the Lugia quest to advance further. And of course the level is way lower in the originals, like they are level 20 at this point. I'm not sure if Afonso's freezed. Ah, okay. As I said that. Oh, okay, it just pinged me. I said he's not feeling very well and it's for fates. I'm sorry to hear that. A good race anyway. Now we can finally focus on Gimmy. I got a sped and paralyzed, which is very bad. If you're plus speed here, you still outspeed the Jolteon. I think it's not just plus speed, but if you're like... you can also have neutral high speed and you still outspeed. So this was the last Kimono Girl. Gimmy is playing on Soul Silver, so we will see the Weird Island and the Lugia. This is the main difference from like playing Earth Gold and playing Soul Silver in the speedrun, and surprisingly, it doesn't change much, honestly. Like, it's about the same speed to do this quest, even like if you're with Soul Silver or Earth Gold. I'm pretty sure Afonso was playing on Earth Gold, and I also play on Earth Gold, for example. I know that like the Heart Gold puzzle has a max revive, which you pick up, which is very useful, and in Soul Silver you need to pick up one later, which loses a bit of time. I'm not sure what the net time loss is, even considering like the different puzzle. These stairs are very hard to do correctly because like the camera is set in a way that is very weird, in my opinion, and you don't like easily recognize when you're in the correct tile to turn. But yeah, now there's a little cutscene we have to wait for. And this is a pretty infamous moment because I know it crashed a couple of consoles here, like in this very specific moment. I'm not sure why. I mean, that's a good call, Jimmy. Don't worry, like you're doing very, very good. Unfortunately, like with only 2 runners from the start, that's something that can happen. Having a one-way race, but we are almost done in any way, and like this is arguably the best part of the run, the Elite Four, and then Kanto. So Lugia here can troll a bit because sometimes your Gyarados is not fast enough to guarantee the escape. Meanwhile, Ho-Oh is always slower than Gyarados. This is like a little advantage for Red Gold. Wait, really? Like the Ho-Oh can be faster? Okay. I thought that any speed could outspeed Ho-Ho, but okay, it's still like very favorable to outspeed Ho-Ho, while Lugia is like generally slower. I'm gonna check what's the base stat for these two Pokémons. Okay, Lugia has 110 and Ho-Ho has 90. Yeah, that's like 20 point difference. That's quite a lot, honestly. I expected a little bit difference. So I see a Starmie on screen, that's not a good sign. This is an optional. If I remember correctly, this is like the spinner that's standing on the bridge. I was looking at the speed stats, so wasn't paying too much attention. Oh, or maybe it's the rotator. One of the two. I can't tell. Oh yeah, it's the one on the. It's the rotator. So little mess up from Gimmy, but this became other rust, so no problem. There's no pressure on him right now. Can take his time. This Kingler is range with that special, and Kingler can also spam protect, which is always bad. I'm not sure if Gimmy had like enough special to have guaranteed, because he doesn't have the stats on his stream. I went to check, but I don't think. I'm not sure like if he even uses the calculator or he just like don't have it on screen. This Vaporeon is the most likely to not die. All these three Pokemons are range with bad attack. I don't think Gimmy is like... no, I'm sure Gimmy doesn't have like negative attack, but Vaporeon is still a range even with like high neutral attack. But he got all of them, so good for him. So here the levels of the opponent trainer starts to catch up a little, I guess. We're about to enter like the last fight before the Elite Four, which is the 5th rival battle. And I'm pretty sure he has like Pokemons slightly below like level 40. Yeah, the signs in Generation 4 are like so bad. Because you don't have to activate them. If you're just facing them, you will read them. And it loses so much time. And especially like I don't know the other runners, but I'm used to the other generations where you have to activate the sign to read them, so it always surprised me when I mess it up. Clean moment so far. The victory road is very tough to do like perfectly. I don't think I heard a bonk so far. Very, very good moment. Like, he only bonked once to get this candy, which is honestly almost impossible to do perfectly. Like, the movement around the pillars is so hard and tight. But yeah, overall, I think like that was great execution from Gimmy. And now let's see this fight. Here everything should still die in one hit except for Replicator. There are a couple of ranges with bad stats. And this is the worst range of the fight. The first roll was very good, so I don't think you can miss it from here. But if you miss it, I'm pretty sure it uses an healing item, so it loses sometimes. But yeah, very clean fight overall for Gimmy. We pick up another rare candy, this is the last one. And we are not going to use all of them before starting the Elite Four. First we heal a bit. We deposit the extra Pokemons. This is because in the Hall of Fame every Pokemon takes about 5 to 10 seconds, I have no clue honestly. And then we buy a bunch of full restores, just in case. So yeah, here we use all the candies to level 60, can't remember, 62, yeah, okay. And we now start the Elite Four. The first fights are pretty easy. We set up a bunch of fixed attacks. The problem start with what's the dark type called? It's Karen, because there's an Umbreon which can very trolls you. And then Lance is also, I don't want to say difficult, but you need to set up your HP in a specific way, so it can be tricky at times. And if you mess up, you can lose a lot. Here you can see you just X attack 3 times and strength everything. This low bro is like the reason why we set up so many X attacks. Everything else should die to at least like one less setup. If not more. Now we fight Koga, which left his gym in Kanto to become a Elite Four trainer. Again here, easy fight. We set up 1x attacks on Fortress. This because it is less damage than Gyarados. Good thing that you use Protect, so not only it didn't deal any damage, like Protect fail is the fastest option, and also on the second turn it didn't use a Protect anymore, so this is the fastest fight you can have. Okay, here he got outspread because his speed is not high enough. You need like positive 15. Bruno is the, I wanna say, last one of the easy ones. So the only thing that scares us here is Machamp can Rock Slide, and it can deal up to 80 damage, but we are out of the range, and also Waterfall can still 1-hit KO. It's a range because he didn't X attack. But yeah, he's not in range of time, so everything's fine. Unfortunately, Mr. Range. Now, this HP is very low. I wonder... I wonder if there is a strat for Karen, which involves like flail. I'm not sure. Yeah, we see him using a super potion. You don't really want to heal to full, because then you're gonna lose time on Lance. But he's healing like a bit. You don't want to risk dying here. Double team is the thing you don't want to see because, okay, that was good. You can of course miss, and if Umbreon use more double team, it can become a problem. From now on, like the rest of these Pokemons are one shot. Oh, okay. Good to know. So Karen is done. Here comes Lance. This HP is not too bad, I think. I'm gonna check like the flail range. It's quite tricky to set it up here because you're gonna level up before the level 50 Dragonite, which is the one Pokemon you are like setting up for. So right now you're 63, but you need to already do the calcs for level 64. Ice Fang is pretty rare, honestly. But I think that's because... Oh, that's so bad. That's very, very bad. But yeah, I think he's getting Ice Fang because he has like negative defense and positive special defense. Because usually Gyarados goes for Dragon Pulse. Now he needs to set up again and yeah, hope for no crit. Now the opponent Gyarados is at -2 split, -2 attack. So we now see the Dragon Pulse again. Okay. Okay, Noramberry is trying to set up like Flail 200. I'm not sure if this is it. This is at least 150. This is the problematic one, and he's through, so Lens is done. Unfortunate death, but overall, like, not too bad. Like, the Elite Four wasn't too bad. It's fine, Jimmy, don't worry. You have to consider I'm also like learning the game, because it's not like I ever watched a full run before. Like, I've only done any percent so far. So this is like a nice opportunity for me to learn what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, every Pokemon is about 10 seconds. And that's why he deposits them. You need Kenya to fly around now in Kanto, but you don't need the other TMs. Of course, Quilava never had a TM, an HM to begin with. We are now back in our house, and the professor will give us the ticket to Kanto. So we now enter the SSN. There's another side quest here to do. First, I don't know. I don't think it's the captain, but first they ask us to find like a sailor which is like slacking off, and then there's this guy which just interact with us that lost her. Don't know if it's daughter or a newfin. Not much to say, honestly. This fight that is about to come is like 100% free. We now have access to the second part of the ship, where we will find the little girl. And unlike the originals, here we also have to like play with her a bit. In Golden Crystal, once you find the girl, you're done with this side quest. Instead, here they make you find her. She's playing hide and seek. And honestly, she's hiding pretty well. Like, it's not so easy to see her behind the wall there. We are finally in Kent. Here, surprisingly, we fly to the same place we already are. It's faster to just like exit the... I don't know what's called. Porto in Italian. And we immediately go to Sabrina. Here in Kanto we can take the gym in different orders. I'm not sure like what's the deciding factor we use. I think we keep Erika for last because like we don't have the type advantage and we have to spam strength, but not sure the other ones if they are just faster to reach. In this gym there are 2 spinners that we want to avoid. And now we can go straight to Sabrina. You can now see like the levels count up very much. Like there's Espion, this Espion is already level 53. After Sabrina, we go to Misty. Misty isn't there. We need to like do another side quest. Basically, Rocket stole the power plant reactor, I think. And we now have to... First, we go to the power plant to... like, get to know that someone stole the reactor. And then we go find it. This Golduck is a 2-hit. And this is like a very infamous trainer in Crystal. It's Heidi, I think it's her name. And it's a spinner that you have to pass 6 times, I think. No, it's like there are 2 passes and you have to do it twice. So 4 passes in total. So it's a very bad spinner in Crystal. And here it's not even a spinner, she just looks right and you can go past her like that. The Rocket now hides between this couple. Pretty funny. So the Rocket now tells us where he hid the machine part. And now we want to go get Misty because she's not in the gym. So first we find Misty and then we go to both fighter and take the power plant part. There are a bunch of trainers in this route. It's like the Nugget Bridge in the first generation. They're just like moved to the next route instead of the actual bridge. And one of these fights is also a double fight. The level here are like a bit lower than the gym leaders, so there's not much to say. We one shot like everything. I think there's a Vaporeon later that you can't one shot, but yeah, it's not an issue. I'm surprised this kills. Of course, the critical comes the second turn, wasting even more time. This is a double fight, and surprisingly we make use of Kenya, even like 2 hours later where we left him. Yeah, with Farialis can still one-shot these paras, which is like, saves a turn. This is the last trainer, it only has a Porygon, so this fight is quite fast. And there's a trainer after this that like could give us the nugget, like the prize for beating all the trainers, but then it also challenges and it's not mandatory at all, so we just run past him, or bike, I guess. We ruin Misty date. Now she's very mad and go back to the gym. Here we can skip all the trainers. Just need to get the machine part, which is like on the left. Here it is. And now we are off to Misty, which it's not a very hard fight, but we can't really use water type moves. so it's a bit slow. Like many other fights here, you just set up until either your HP is low enough that your flail kills everything, or you just like set up enough fixed attack that your strength kills anyway. It's like basically the same setup for many fights, just different amount of X attack. So we complete the side quest. We get back the machine part, and after this, there's a pretty like cool part. We did the rock tunnel, completely dark, which is also always fun to do, Imo. If it's done well, it's very impressive. And yeah, I generally very cool to see. So, if you don't know the story a lot, there's a Snorlax that block your path to Pewter City. So you have to talk to this guy, which like gives you an expansion of your radio card, and then you can use the Poke Flute from the radio card. And you can't do this before completing the side quest of the power plant. And that's why we did all of that. We now first fight Surge and then we go wake up the Snorlax. Oh, and there's the trash cans, which are can be very trolly. It's all RNG and this is not supposed to happen, but it happened. So how do the scans work? I have no clue because I never ran glitchless, and in glitched you don't have to do this, but if they are like in the originals, then once you find the switch, then you check the opposite one, like the one right next to him, and you have like a 50% chance. But I might be wrong. There are like very specific rules in Gen 1 about trash cans, like only certain cans can have the first button, and then there are specific like percentage on what the next can be. But yeah, Jimmy just found both of them. And now there's Surge. Surge can be quite annoying because 3, if not 4 of his Pokemons have static. So you can get paralyzed in many places. And it can go like very slow if you like get 1 or more paralyzed. So the first one is this Raichu, and it went well. Now this Magneton is the only one I think that doesn't have static. Now there are 2 electrodes. You want to X-speed because you are slower than both, so using an X-speed saves a turn. And also Shockwave can right now paralyze you. Okay. That's probably the worst one you can get, because now Electrobuds can probably kill you. I can't really remember the damage range, but it does a lot of damage. Okay, never mind, it just lagged screen. Let me check how much damage it does. Okay, so Electabuzz can deal up to 136, so it was still out of kill range. And we now catch this Snorlax. And the reason is, one, we don't have anything to teach Rock Climb. We still need a HM slave. and this is what we use. And second, Snorlax will be very useful for the last fight, the red fight. We will see later, but it's very interesting how the fight goes. Here's this hidden max revive which doesn't cost any steps. It's the best max revive you can get, and we need a couple of them. And now we fight Brock. As you can imagine, it's pretty easy. We just need to set up 1x special, and if we have very low special, we instead want to use 2x attacks. This is because Kabutops and Omastar have take neutral damage from our water moves. So you now should the X special. That means Gimmy has enough X special to surf them. The classic Onyx. Like, worst Pokemon in existence. We are now headed to Blaine. His volcano blew up, and the entire of like the island that existed before is no more. You have to meet him in the like. What's the name of the island? Can't remember anymore. But yeah, the Seafoam Island. Yeah, that one. And he built another gym inside here. As you can imagine, Blaine is again pretty easy. We surf all these Pokemons. In case we have very bad special attack, we need to waterfall Rapidash, and we can also be slower than Rapidash with like average speed. Oh, the poison is quite bad here. We are approaching the last gym. This is I wanna say the most difficult one, and by far, like, this is arguably the second hardest fight in the game. Gimmy is going back because he forgot to take the heater or elixir. So the puzzle in this gym is quite complex, but at the end you can skip all the trainers and yeah. It's not that hard once you get the directions. So blue will lead with a executor, and the main problem is 1, it deals a lot of damage, and 2, it set up Trick Room, which of course we don't want. So the plan here is to set up and heal until like we have enough attacks and Trick Room is like expired. Here's the Trick Room. And you can see the Leaf Storm being like half our HP. This Gyarados is pretty bulky on the special defense side, so he's doing less than average. Gimmy here is playing very safe. You don't need to use full restore, I think. Oh, this is very bad. Because he can now set up Trick Room again, that's why. And now the only thing he has to do is stall again, set up to max X attack, and heal, I guess. Throwing Pokeball is the fastest way to lose a turn. I don't know if you guys like know this already. Wow. Another Trick Room. This is very, very bad. Oh god, this is going so bad. Okay, so this is the first turn. You just need to stall for 3 turns and then heal on the 4th turn. He's about to go out of Pokeballs. Finally through.
One trainer left, and it's the hardest one, of course. Now we will see the Snorlax Trust, which are very cool. So let's talk about Red for a moment. If you don't know, Red leads with a Pikachu, and we obviously can't set up on him. We have to find a way to deal with it, and the best reliable way is to let him kill itself. With Volt Tackle recoil damage. And that's why we have Snorlax. Snorlax has a lot of HP, and we basically just max revive Gyarados and Snorlax until Pikachu is dead. Is a little more complicated than that, but that's the idea behind it. If we can't make it kill itself, then we wait until it's in kill range and we X-speed on Gyarados and kill him. The turn he heal himself. This one should be the kill. Yes. And now the setup is fairly easy, especially with Blastoise out. GG to Gimmy. Let's see if he wants to do the interview.